Welcome back to the Burchalations podcast. Episode what?
I think 10.
This is 10?
I think it's 10.
Hey, we hit the 10, baby.
I think we're at 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, first things foremost, this is episode 10, man. Hitting 10 episodes. To that, I don't know about you, but that's like a very, very like pretty big accomplishment. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure it is.
So I mean, First off, thank y'all so much for all the support and all of the just love that y'all giving us, man. Especially for us doing these pretty raw topics and all that good stuff. But the love's been real.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and with love, there sometimes comes hate, but that's okay.
Absolutely. But I say let's just keep this up, man, and we got a good one for y'all for episode 10, bro. A lot of stuff has happened since the last podcast, okay? A lot of things in the world is going on, and we're just gonna get right into it. So, first things first, we know this beautiful word called equality, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, just giving your thoughts on that, what does equality like really mean to you?
Well, I think equality means like if like the playing field is the same for everyone else. Like if there's like equal. Okay, I believe equality is about equal opportunity, not equal results.
Not out, so they get opportunity, but not outcome.
I believe that everyone should get a ticket to the dance, but not everyone should all be prom king and queen.
That's fast. That's real. That's real, man. That's real, bro. But it's funny you say that, right?
Yeah.
Because to me, equality is impossible.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age. Like, equality in this day and age is absolutely unattainable because I'm looking at it from sports, the workplace.
Well, that's just because we have like a different standard for like everyone has like a different standard to like meet.
And that's what I'm saying. But if there was only one standard,
then that would be like an equal playing field. But yeah,
but we know that's not happening right now.
No,
I mean you have different in the. I mean they're different in the military. Take sports, and all that good stuff. Yeah. I mean, if equality really existed, then there would be no WNBA. It would just be one professional basketball league.
Yeah, I mentioned that on the past podcast.
Yeah, but when it's just like, hey, boys and girls get to try out, and whoever's the best makes it, regardless of gender. That's true equality, right?
Yeah.
If equality really did exist, Randy Orton would be RKOing every female on the roster, and wouldn't get backlash for it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Does he really get backlash for it though?
No, I think it's pretty favorable.
Yeah, he did this back in 2005, so it was okay back then.
But I mean, it's not common though.
No, of course not.
If the Big Show with the chokeslam Alexa Bliss, you think that would be a?
Oh no.
But equality, right? I'm just
saying. That's nah.
It's pretty extreme, but but you get the point, right?
Yeah,
you get the point.
Of course. Yeah, but back to equality though. I mean, I don't mind if everything's equal, but I believe that in some aspects of life, men we have some privileges, while women they have other privileges. That's okay, honestly. I mean,
that's perfectly fine.
I'm okay.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but let these people do their thing, man. Man, let them do their thing, man. I mean, I'm not complaining at all.
I mean,
I just need the opportunity. That's it.
I think opportunity is very important, man. At least you get to prove to yourself.
I can live with any result as long as I get the opportunity.
Absolutely. So, even with equality, whenever I was talking to a friend at work last night, and he apparently knew who I was, and I was like, "Dang it!" I was like, "No, not at work, no."
And that's been happening to me all weekend.
And then me and him ended up talking for like 4 hours, and it was pretty cool because he agrees with most of the things that we say, but he is obviously he can't really say it. He let me know that, hey man, thank you.
Yeah, and I
really want to say it, but it's like I can't risk anything right now.
And that past thing, it's happened to me a lot these past 2 weeks. Like whenever I go out to these different bars and people they know who I am.
You be meeting celebrities now.
Yeah, they say the exact same stuff.
You finna be a celebrity if you keep this up, man. Are you ready?
I mean, I take the good with the bad with anything.
You
got allowed to take the good with the bad.
I understand. That makes sense. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed about what you've been doing off the like outside the podcast and the our main channel and stuff like that. I'm very impressed with like the connection that you made. Like it seems like just like people that have like are big names are just popping up in your lap. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, and I think that it involves a good work ethic and great networking skills. I mean, I just want us to like build this to be something bigger than what it is right now. Like I think that we could take it to a whole new level. Like I believe that there's levels to this. We haven't even reached the surface yet when it comes to this.
I mean, there's one guy that's been featured on the It's Complicated YouTube channel, Just Pearly Things, and other big podcasts.
Yeah, he DM'd. He DM'd me personally first.
Personally, it was just crazy. I'm like, yo, like people really out here seeing this? Okay,
yeah,
we got so like. I'm sure the guy knows who he is, but if you're watching right now, man, like hit us up a DM one more time, man. We're gonna get you on, dog, for real.
He talked about getting something in the works in the fall.
Say less, man. Say less. The fall's gonna be crazy for us, man. Fall's gonna be crazy for us, dog.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Okay, I told ourselves that we would go to different places to record this podcast with a few different people, which that will happen. Like I know that we will make that happen.
Absolutely, man. Let's see. I guess there's really one thing about equality that I want to get in touch with. So the guy at work, he noticed that women don't. I mean, you say it's all the time. I mean, you'll probably finish this sentence for me, but like women, don't cry about equality when it benefits them.
Yeah, but I think but at the same time though, I think we as men we do that too. But I think it's a little more obvious that we don't really do it.
I mean, even if we do it, I don't think I don't really see it. I think we just kind of like suck it up.
Yeah,
and just take it how it is. But as a girl, they'll go out of their way.
I think some girls though they suck it up though. Like I mean, ladies that I hang around with, I mean they believe that it's an equal playing field and they are pretty successful with what they're doing.
Well, I mean, living here in Tennessee. Helps a lot, especially in a small town. But,
for sure.
I mean, the girls that we hang around with, I mean, they watch the channel. Yeah, they know who we are. So I mean,
I still got to put them on. I still got to put them on this podcast.
But I mean, the thing is that like, hey, like we are completely like 100% honest with y'all.
Yeah,
and we want y'all to be 100% real with yourselves and know what's really going on out here instead of living the fairy tale.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And most of the girls that we hang around with, they understand that some of them are still having a hard time figuring it out. But most of the time, it usually works in our favor. So it helps out.
Yeah, but so I was at the Joe yesterday, and I was talking to this one girl who saw my podcast. I told her like a real ass quote. I said that the truth is like vegetables, okay? They taste bad, but they're good. But it's good for you. That was a good one, huh?
That was a very good one, man. That was very good one.
You're gonna use that one in the future, I promise.
Yeah, someone's gonna use it.
Yeah, but what was the next topic that we were going to talk about?
So it's okay. What happened with Adam, man? What happened with Adam 22 of No Jumper? This is absolutely crazy, man.
This should be criminal. What's going on with this, man? Like I don't know. Like
so I gotta say this right because I got a few things on this.
Like I'm all for sexual freedom, bro, but there's levels.
I mean,
there's levels
and there's responsibility that comes with it, man.
Yeah,
because if you mess up, bro, you either got kids.
I got a question.
You're gonna catch something.
I got a question. This is a really interesting question.
What?
Who do you think had a worse moment, Adam 22 or Will Smith?
I gotta give it to Adam.
Adam
100%.
I gotta give it to Adam.
Now, even though each of their girls were getting fucked by different guys.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy thing is that they were both black. But I mean, it's whatever. But the thing is, I think it's worse for Adam because it was recorded on.
It was
video.
on camera.
It was on camera,
and you got the stereotypical guy. You got the guy,
and then you got the Michael Jordan of BBC, Jason Love. Then pause. Yeah, pause. I'm sorry, but like here's what I'm getting at. Adam, you are a millionaire. You make millions of dollars. You could give that girl the world, any girl the world. But why in the world does this girl still want?
Yeah, oh no, but you gotta think about this though, man. They're in a certain type of industry that,
and that's one thing that I guess shouldn't really be a big deal because they were already porn stars whenever they got together. So the relationship was weird to begin with.
Yeah,
it's just got even weirder.
Yeah, it just got a whole lot weirder.
And and I think the really big thing is the fact that they have a kid and that they're married.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine doing your vows at the altar at a wedding. You know how they do.
It got to be in a relationship or something. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that Linda the Plug, like she asked Adam 22 to do a scene. Which, I mean, hey, at least she respected him enough to ask him.
I mean, the Adam that I don't respect, I can't respect that anymore. The Adam that I respected, the Adam that I liked. There was a time when No Jumper was the place to be, man. Like everybody wanted to be on No Jumper. This is back when Adam was interviewing.
I wouldn't mind.
I go on there right now.
Yeah.
But this is the time when Adam was interviewing XXX, Trippie Redd, Boot Gang. And this we had the shaved head. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember TK?
Yeah.
All them people. That's when I loved No Jumper. Now it's just a joke.
Dang.
Compare it now. I mean, it's still doing good, but compared to how it used to be, if you compare it from then to now, it's nowhere near to what it used to be. So,
yeah. You know, man. Speaking of promiscuous behavior inside relationships, how do you feel about that Keke Palmer situation?
Man, that was haram. It
was horrible. But honestly, I can honestly say that yeah.
Haram.
Okay. But me personally, I can honestly say that Keke Palmer and her boyfriend, they were both in the wrong. Okay, but let me explain why.
Yeah, please.
Okay, just let me explain why. It's because here's why. Okay. So obviously, you know, we saw the video of Keke Palmer with Usher. Okay, we know that that's not really acceptable behavior whenever you have a boyfriend and a kid at home, right?
Facts, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, we do agree on that, but I don't think. Okay, but I think like man, there's a way that you communicate with your girl like that's not acceptable behavior. Instead of like bashing her on Twitter because that makes you look bad because that makes you look like that your standards are.
That's your girl too.
Yeah.
Like hey man, like we know what's going on, but don't forget like this is your girl.
Exactly. Like there's still some like conversation that you need to have like in private.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no matter what, if a girl's acting up, we're not looking at her like, oh, like Keke Palmer did this. No, we're looking at his girl did that.
Yeah.
His girl did this, his girl did that. So it always falls back on the man.
Yeah.
Because the girl, I hate to tell y'all ladies, but women represent the man.
Vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah, we represent our lady too. That's why I want to be successful. I want to be successful like for my lady because I want her to feel like, man, I have a very successful man who's providing for me. But yeah, I think that I think they both were in the wrong. But I just kept seeing like comments from like ladies. They were like, she's not married, so she can do whatever she wants. So by that logic, I could be with a girl, right? I could do her wrong. I could cheat on her left to right, but it won't be cheating just because I'm not married to her. Just by their logic.
That's true.
You see how their logic is pretty flawed because they're going to say that I'm cheating if I do that. I'm not going to, obviously, but they would be saying that I would be cheating if I did that.
You know, and it's crazy because Keke Palmer put out merch on this stuff. She made a song on it. She doubled down on all of this stuff.
I mean,
but there is,
but yeah, Yeah, but think about this too, man. Like that guy, like he should know, like what he should know, like what he was about to get himself into. Dating like a woman with like the stats of Keke Palmer, because she's of a higher stats than him.
That's true.
So
those don't end well.
And when the ladies like to usually like the higher stats of the man, usually those relationships they play by a different set of rules. Those aren't really like the same set of rules. It gives like the lady like more like of a masculine like feel, and I believe like a lady should be able to like bask inside of her femininity, not her masculinity.
Speaking of masculinity, there was a we'll get right back on the Kiki, but I wanted to say something about like this thing.
I'm okay on it.
You really? Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
I'm
cool.
good.
Well, I'll close that off with this. No man of good sense wants a girl that dresses in that way for
I will look okay.
For the attention of man. Like you saw her whole ass.
Do you think? Okay.
You can't tell me.
Okay, so
like, come on. Like,
okay,
ain't no way.
okay. So I got a question for you. If you say that your girl dressed like that, right? Mm-hmm. And she went out. What if she was with you? Would that be like a whole different like story?
It's still the exact same. To me, you're asking my opinion. Yeah. To me, I wouldn't allow it either way.
You see, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually going to disagree with you on that.
What?
Yeah, I know it's crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like there's levels to like just like provocatively. Obviously, okay. I'm not going to let her reach like a certain level, dude. Okay, because I'm a pretty secure guy. I think that I'm pretty secure, right? Listen. Right? Oh no.
See through my nigga.
No. But that's not going to fly. Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
I said that there's levels.
I can't get. I'm
not getting on that level. We're not getting on that level.
Yeah.
Here's why. Let me talk. Okay. Listen.
Oh, damn.
Listen. Okay.
What? Nigga?
I believe that there's levels to this, right? Okay. I don't mind if my girl want to wear something like nice, like wear something that's cute. But I believe that there is levels though, and I would be with her because I'm a pretty secure guy. Like I'm not really insecure like that. I believe in protecting our relationship. I believe that there's no bigger investment that a man will make than picking the wife of his or picking the mother of his children. So you have to pick wisely, and I'm a big believer in protecting my relationship. That's why I would be with my girl if she ever decides to like dress it a little bit more provocatively. But there is a respect level to it.
Like ain't no outs of provocativeness.
But there is like a line that is definitely could be crossed.
Man, forget that line. Ain't no.
What if you met her and she dressed like that?
Then it's my fault.
because like you can't expect people like to change like who they are.
I mean, facts,
because you expect because do you expect yourself to change for a girl? To change like the whole way that you are?
Of course not. But there has been a time in my simp days, so to speak, where
me too.
Where like we would change our whole identity for the approval of a chick.
Yep, 1,000%.
So I do understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Will that happen again? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's why we gotta pick wisely.
I have the my way or the highway kind of mentality, the same way that these girls be having. Yeah. But whenever I put that into whenever I be acting like that, I'm in the wrong. But
but don't get me wrong though. Like don't get me wrong, man. Some of these girls they're gonna dress like that regardless. But it depends on you're right. But think about it though. It's really gonna be our fault if we choose a girl who lives that kind of lifestyle. Because
it's our fault if we commit to that kind of chick.
Exactly. It's not their fault for dressing like that. It's our fault for committing.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'm all about freedom. I'm all about freedom and stuff. But like there's levels. Like there's.
I mean, they want to be independent, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be independent, all right? And by definition, independent means free, correct? Uh-huh. The question is, who are you independent from?
Yeah.
And that answer is a man.
Yeah.
So most girls usually say, like, I don't need a man, but I want one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is true.
It's 100% true.
It's 100% true.
Like, they don't really need us.
You know what I'm saying? But they do. On a macro scale, but in the micro, like your daily life and stuff like that, you can go provide for yourself.
Yeah. Some girls they have bossed up, man. Like we know some girls who are just like absolutely like stunting on everybody, man. Like,
it's impressive. I'm like,
they over here just styling on us, man. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. They be doing the damn thing, man.
Like help me out. Like I said, equality. You know what I'm saying? Let's help each other.
Speaking of bossed up, though, question: do you ever plan on watching that Barbie movie, man?
No.
Yeah, me either. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine a kid show that's not for kids.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Speaking of Barbie, I've heard that song with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna lie to you, it gets catchier every single time I listen to it.
What
the beat go hard?
What is wrong with you, man?
The beat go hard, man.
Shut up.
The beat go hard.
No, man.
You know the Ice Spice before in your life? Don't lie.
No, man. I saw it on TikTok, all right, and it wasn't her singing; it was her shaking some booty or whatever.
Okay, well that's different.
And of course, that's going to keep you on TikTok longer. So obviously, the viewer duration is going to help her in her favor. So it's going to spread the video out, and next thing you know, she's famous, and then boom, Drake and blah blah blah.
I can't really talk. Yeah, I'm not really going to talk junk about the movie just because I haven't seen it. But.
Oh, I am. They made a kids movie. They made a kids movie that's not for kids. How's that work? How'd that work?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this isn't the first time in history that they've done something like that.
When has a kids movie not been for kids?
Hold on, let me think.
Now, as I was saying,
man. Hold on.
Now, as I was saying, bro.
Hold on, let me think. Hold on. There is one.
There is one. All right. I'll give you.
But I have to think about it though.
Okay.
I know, but they had live.
It may come back. They
had some live dirty jokes that went over people's heads. I forgot one. I forgot what it was called, but I know there was one.
Okay, well, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back to it.
So, let's see. So, speaking of independence, right?
Yeah.
It brings me to my next topic, which is toxic masculinity. Now, it's been a very big thing to talk about, right?
Yeah.
For so long, but I kind of want to offer a new perspective.
Yeah.
On this topic. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question, right?
Okay.
Do you think that masculinity by itself is toxic?
No. I think the absence of it by itself is toxic.
Exactly. So the absence of masculinity is toxic. Now,
as well as femininity, like you need that equal balance of both.
But here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at. Of course, you need both. I mean, that's what makes life great.
That equal balance of both.
That yin and yang that clicks.
Yeah, that's like beautiful. The best it's development.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. But here's what I'm getting at. We live in a world where people want to do it all by themselves, and they're like people want to do it all by themselves, especially women nowadays. When it comes to being independent and all that good stuff. But the thing is that when I ask a girl, I say, okay, cool, you're independent, you pay your own bills, right? Great. Yeah. Now, I would ask the girl, would you say that you had to activate some masculine traits in order to get this life that you wanted?
They will have to 100%.
They will tell me yes, because you have to provide, you have to get out there and go to work, you got to be assertive.
Be aggressive.
This is all traits, masculine traits of making money and getting the life that you want.
Yep.
And these are all masculine traits. So when I tell these girls, okay, you've done this all by yourself, which is good for you. But the thing is that you have to activate that masculine trait in you. And for us guys, when we're by ourselves, we are unable to activate feminine traits in ourselves, which innately says that masculinity is essential. It's a survival trait.
Uh-huh.
So I will ask the girl again, hey, is masculinity toxic or is it the absence of it? And he said the absence of it. Masculinity has never been toxic at all.
Yeah.
Masculinity by itself, regardless of gender, is the reason why we are able to get out here and go to work and make it happen. So masculinity is essential and it's not toxic at all.
And these ladies who are like go getters, like we know some ladies who are like that, who are like pretty successful in like a career and stuff. They've had to exhibit some masculine
they don't take
traits.
no for an answer.
Exactly.
That's some masculine shit.
Yeah, that is very very masculine. But what was I going to ask? Okay, I actually had a few questions for you. I'm asking.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You did have a few questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Well, I'm gonna say she's a 10, but I'm gonna include like a job that are some of like the most common jobs that a woman has in the U.S.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
No.
All right, first job. She's a 10, but she's a nurse.
3.
I'll give her a 4.
Okay.
I'll give her a 4.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give her a 5 just because she's saving lives.
Your common girl wants to be a nurse nowadays, man. I can't do it.
Why you say 3?
So me going to college, right?
Yeah.
Most girls that I know that are nurses, they didn't start as nurses. They were always undecided or something like that. So I'm like, do you really want to be a nurse, or just something that like you just like? I guess you just like people or something.
Yeah, me honestly, I said 5 because, like,
You said 4.
okay, well, I said 4, but I said 5 secondly because it's like they did a study about this, and it showed like women who are nurses, they are more likely to cheat than any job.
Crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
But why is that? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know why, but I think we have to ask a nurse, honestly. We'll get a nurse on here eventually.
I guess so.
All right, next job. She's a 10, but she's a hairstylist. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll give her a 15.
You like your hair to be
15. Because look. They're pretty talented with different types of hair. And honestly, I like hairstylists because they're not really messy. If you get what I mean, like I don't really hear about them in these rumors. Like they're usually like pretty quiet.
I mean, that's true. For me,
Because I know a couple of hairstylists.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, shout out to my homegirl Leanne. Okay, but yeah, but I know a lot of hairstylists. I barely hear anything about them.
No, they're chill. I give them.
They are very chill.
I give them a good 8.
Okay.
I mean, no one's perfect, of course, but
yeah, of course.
I do like a hairstylist. I mean, she can cut your hair.
Yep.
So there's a woman bringing value into your life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and she got some sort of vision going on.
Yeah.
I mean, she cuts hair. I mean, like there's a bunch of things that she can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She can help you. You can help her.
They're always quick to learn too.
It's good teamwork, right?
They're always quick. They're always really quick to learn as well.
Mm-hmm. So hairstylists, barbers, man, they're pretty good.
She's a 10, but she's a teacher. I'll be specific, an elementary school teacher.
Okay. So she's good with kids. I'll give that a. I'll give it an 8.
I'll give her
8.
I'll give her a pretty good 9.
Yeah.
She's good with kids. She has a great nurturing. She provides a good motherly feminine sense to those kids.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure she's caring to some degree.
And she has great patience.
Yeah.
She has great patience. Elementary teachers, I love y'all because you guys have such great patience.
It's crazy, man. I mean, I've been in the elementary school ones where teachers started losing patience and stuff like that. But
we as men, we don't really have the amount of patience that you guys do with little kids. So I absolutely give y'all your flowers for helping these younger kids develop.
That's facts, man. Yeah.
Why I think there's more? Why I think that we see male teachers like in like the higher grades most of the time.
I mean,
it's pretty rare that you see like
but I mean, it's pretty simple though because those are our development.
Yeah, exactly.
Years.
Exactly. Those are a little bit more developed.
When we were in elementary school, I barely saw it, man. But when I got up in high school, though, most of my teachers were coaches.
I didn't have my first male teacher till like 5th grade, maybe. Mr. Johnson. Shout out to Mr. Johnson.
That guy, man. That guy.
I love Mr. Johnson.
That guy,
one of the biggest Vols fans I've ever met in my life.
Poor guy.
Actually, my first male teacher was in 4th grade. Shout out to Mr. Dillard.
Dillard was cool.
I miss you, man.
Dillard was cool.
He was probably one of the main reasons why I started to like Michigan State.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's real. It's real. Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful family.
Yeah. But like in high school, I mean, most of my teachers were like my football coaches.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah. We had a whole lot more male teachers.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, I was like, man, let me chill out. Let me not get in trouble, man.
I had a lot of good teachers.
I was a starter. I didn't want to lose my starting spot.
I had a lot of good teachers in my high school years. I remember in maybe junior year, I think. I had a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Rains. You remember Miss Rains, right? Okay, well, she was an English teacher. Like I honestly I loved Miss Rains because she saw me as more than a student. Like she wouldn't stop communicating with me. Like she always checked up how I was doing and stuff like that. Like I used to go by her class a lot. Like whenever I had free time, which was lunch or before classes started.
Y'all had a pretty cool relationship.
Yeah, man, it was pretty fun. Plus we're both from Georgia, so I guess that kind of helped.
Oh, the black girl. Oh, right.
Yeah, Miss Rains.
Yeah. I think she's still there.
No, I think she might be here in Seville right now. I think.
Okay.
She left after. She left after my junior year.
Dang. I thought she was gonna stay over there for a minute.
No, she left after my junior year. Sadly.
She's a free.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay, but here's my last question that I have for you.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, so you know how last week we asked our two guests, Preston and Jordan, which city had the most red flag girls, right?
That video went crazy on TikTok.
Yep. I'm about to ask you another one now. Okay.
Right.
So the question is, which city has the best green flags girls?
Here in Tennessee?
Yes. You get to pick 3.
All right. Where's this camera at? So I would say the best girls with the best green flag women in Tennessee. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, man.
Okay, now
they're all terrible, bro.
Okay, now be serious.
They're all terrible, man.
Okay, now be serious.
Y'all need a reality check.
Okay, now be serious.
I don't know.
You want me to go first?
Yes, go first.
I'll go first.
I really don't know.
I'll go first.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so number one, I'll go with here in Seville. That city got absolutely no slander in our TikTok comments at all. That might have been one of the only cities that did not get commented at all. Number 2, I'll give it to. Crap.
Did you have an ex from that went to Harrisonville?
Yeah, but I ain't really got anything bad to say about her, I guess.
I do.
I'm not really that kind of guy to bash his exes because that'll bring my standards into question on why I dated him in the first place.
That's smart.
Yeah, because look, bro, I'll be looking at people like y'all look really goofy talking about your exes like you did admire and respect that person.
Like you did pick him,
exactly, like you picked the type of love that you think that you deserve.
That's true.
But number 2, though, I'll give it to. Honestly, I'll probably just give it to Knoxville. I've had great interactions with every time I've went there. And number 3, this was actually, number 3, this is actually one of the red flags from the last video. Number 3 for me is probably going to be Murfreesboro.
You like Murfreesboro chicks?
I like Murfreesboro. Yeah.
So what were the
Shout out
3?
to the Blu-rays, by the way.
So wait, what were the 3 again?
Okay, my 3 were Harrisonville, Knoxville, and Murfreesboro.
Okay, my 3. I guess I've always liked Brentwood.
Okay, that was a gimme right there. That was a gimme.
I always like Brentwood, maybe because
that was a gimme.
It was pretty fancy and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that was a gimme.
I like the lifestyle that they be living, and they're always usually very nice.
Yeah, they are.
Let's see. It's definitely not Lebanon. You know what I'm saying? Classic, bro. No.
You can pick the same ones.
No, it's not Murfreesboro. All I can really think of is Brentwood.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Maybe Knoxville. Maybe if I was around there more, but
I'll take you there soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I can't really say that yet.
Yeah.
So all I got is Brentwood.
Okay.
Lebanon ass, but yeah.
Okay. Why can't you think of?
There are plenty of guys that will agree with me on that.
Yeah. There will be plenty of guys. I think there'll be plenty of people who agree with me on that Harrisonville one because literally nobody was commenting anything bad about them.
I know. I noticed that.
Yeah, literally not a single comment said Harrisonville.
No Harrisonville. I said, shoot, Harrisonville may be okay.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
All right, yeah.
I thought that was pretty crazy. I'll give Gallatin a tie for third for me.
you should put that in like honorable mention.
Yeah, I'll give it special consideration to
There
Gallatin.
were some Gallatin in the comment section though. So I mean,
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like that whole Sumner County. They're pretty dope. They're pretty dope over there. I think most people they get along pretty well.
That's funny.
Hell, they always show a brother love every time I'm there. So yeah, I can't complain with them.
Yeah. No, you're right about that, man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You got any questions for me, man? Like, come on, man. Like, I can't be the one asking all the questions, man.
Yeah, I guess so. So, actually, I do have a few.
Okay.
So, what is, I guess, your take on, I guess, just like, how should I'm trying to find a way on how to put this. Let's see. Because I'm sure you being like you raising up your value as a guy now, and you getting noticed, all because you've been going to honky tonks recently and stuff.
Yeah.
Is the energy for a girl? Do they look at you different? Do they treat you different? Like, do you see any difference going on here, like as of right now? I mean, even the DJs. I mean, I know it's different for the guys. I mean, they seem to acknowledge it most.
Yeah.
Whenever they see you.
Yeah, I mean, the guys they've acknowledged it pretty much every time I see them. Like they always ask me when am I getting on the podcast. I always tell them, "Hey man, I got a pretty big list, man. So I get through that, and we'll discuss when you can get on." But for the girls, like I don't know, it's like the girls who I was already friends with. I mean, most of them. I mean, they like it. I mean, they don't really have a problem with what we're saying. But obviously, there's like girls who I don't even speak to, who we have like no contact with at all. I mean, they have a problem with it, but it's like, I mean, like, who cares? Like, you don't really do this to make people like you. I mean, you do this to speak to speak facts. Like, I don't believe like opinions hold much weight. I believe facts hold the weight.
Yeah, like I don't care about like
it's like people are going to hate anything that you do. Like I mean, there's going to be somebody who hates something that you do every time. But it's like hate never comes from above. It always comes from below. That's just how I feel.
That's true. Like just like how you said, like whenever, like they'll hate you regardless, right?
Exactly.
If you're not doing that in your life, they're gonna look at you like, you're just a bum, blah 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 blah. Exactly. But if you're actually trying to do something, they're still gonna try to hate you on either way. So I mean, look at it this way: most of these chicks that before we even started this whole thing, and not just a podcast, but bringing back Burch Bros and all that stuff, they weren't talking to me. I don't know if they're talking to you or anything like that.
They barely acknowledged that I existed.
And then all of a sudden, now they're reposting our TikToks. They're reacting to it, wedding it. Like this, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, man, when you got something,
I'm like, so that's how it works. Okay.
Man, when you got something that people will listen to, that's when they start to take notice.
Yeah, especially when it's something that they haven't really heard before or go against what they are used to hearing.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: I could give a fuck about what a woman wants. I only care about what they respond to.
I mean, obviously, I agree with that. But obviously, you care about what they want. Like,
sure, you care about what they want. But most of the time,
but how to get to like the first place, you got to figure out what they respond to.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about relationships.
Because think about all these simps, like in like their DMs, like they don't respond to that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta send like that puking emoji.
I'm talking about. Listen, Jeff. I'm talking about when a girl looks at you in your eyes and lies to your face, saying that I want a man that's sweet, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I finally figured it out. Okay, because they're lying when they say that they want a man that brings me flowers, blah blah blah, all that dizzy bullshit, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, women like assholes, and it's not necessarily assholes. Assholes are just usually confident, way more confident than a simp is, or the nice guy, because they can say the most craziest things. As long as they say it with their chest and with so much conviction, a woman will believe it.
Yep.
So even if you do want more than
unless
one
it sounds
girl,
completely freaking stupid.
Yeah, of course.
So what if I said like 2 + 2 = 5? Like
no, shut up.
yeah.
But here's the thing. So if you want to watch, I forgot that was there. So if you want 2 or more wives and all that stuff, say that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do get that most men aren't gonna say that because then you won't really have a girl because you want 2 or more wives. Like you can't say that right off the bat. She's gonna leave.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
so like if you're on a date with a chick, ask her like how many kids can you give me? She's gonna be like 2, and you're gonna be like, well, I want 6. So like, what we gonna do, huh? No.
I mean, but yeah, but I believe like when you like want to take that lady seriously, I do believe that you should like let her know like your intentions like from like the get go.
Always, man.
And yeah, I don't think
otherwise you can't get
you
mad.
should hide your intentions. Like for example, here, let me just address this. Okay,
Oh, man.
okay. Most guys that I know, they like to they like to try to tie a woman down while also trying to seek out other options. Basically, they want to be open on their end while the woman is closed on theirs. And I'm over here like most guys, like they haven't earned that kind of benefit or that kind of status.
Most guys are asking for it when they haven't
haven't
that lifestyle.
Exactly. Like they ain't earned that lifestyle. They haven't communicated to their lady that they wanted that because they don't want to lose like the sex. But it's like, I mean, I think that's our problem. Like as men, like we want to have our cake and eat it too, but I don't think that no one really talks about it.
No, you're right about that. I will say like from like men out there, they can get pretty delusional in that sense.
They can be very delusional.
You know, they can want what they want, but they haven't actually done the work to get there.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
most men, they have not put in the work. Why do you think that there's a lack of respectable men out here? But why do you think that women don't really respect as many men as they used to? Because there hasn't been a lot of respectable men. They don't put in the work. They don't put in the time.
That's true. That's true. And you know, like, hey, women want a guy with a future.
They want the best that they can get. I mean, it's not their fault if they don't want that simp who doesn't have any ambition or desire. Like
And
it's not their
like
fault.
And this ain't nothing new. This has been like that since the beginning of time. This has been going on since I was in school. I was that nice guy, and the last time I checked, in every classroom, all the girls wanted those 2 guys.
Exactly.
No, every man wasn't dating every girl. That wasn't going on.
No.
If that was true, I wouldn't be talking on the podcast about this shit right now. I'd be in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be talking.
Like swimwear. but and here's the thing, everybody knows this, okay? Especially if you were that guy in high school, if whether you were attractive or just like an athlete or whatnot, or just really talented, you're one of those top guys that all the girls wanted to be with or hang around with, while the rest of the guys got the best of the worst as possible.
Exactly. Or
unfortunately,
they was genuinely lonely or couldn't get a girlfriend.
That's true too, yeah.
And look, we like we're not blaming women. Matter of fact, man, we're encouraging them. Hey, man, go find the best. Like we're over here telling the guys, like, of course, like the athlete is getting all the girls. Like he's he's that dude. Like you ain't shit. Like think about it, man. Man. Like if you was a chick, man, would you choose you back in high school?
Some of y'all need to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I won't fuck me neither.
Exactly, bro. Look at me, bro. High school me, I wouldn't get. Look at me, I wouldn't take me seriously either. I'm just keeping it real.
I know, man.
But back then, I was very delusional. I was always wondering why I couldn't get a woman to take me seriously. I always used to think, no, it's their fault. No, I was the problem. In order for you to fix yourself, you have to take that first step and admit that you have a problem.
Mm-hmm. Whether it's your fitness, maybe you didn't max out what you got when it comes to looks,
people skills, making more money,
better clothes,
exactly,
all that stuff. So I mean, for us guys, the beautiful thing is that we can improve ourselves, man. You ain't gotta stay like that forever.
That's one of the beautiful things of being a man. You're not really born with any inherent value.
The problem is whether you choose to be there or not, man.
Exactly.
And I'm here to tell you that you have a choice. You have a choice right now. I don't care what age you are. Don't think it's too late, man, because
we have no time clock.
We have no time clock when it comes to looks. We have a financial clock. We don't have a biological clock, so to speak. Because last time I checked, you can still be busting out sperm banks until you're like 75 or 80.
Because
Right.
Robert De Niro, he could have baby at like 77.
Well,
We could have kids till the day we die.
To the day we die. Well, even better. Shit. Okay. But for girls, you know what I'm saying, things start to get critical around early to mid 30s.
Exactly.
So,
And
you know,
and look,
as a guy, if someone doesn't want to marry you or whatnot, but he loves you, just know it's not because you're the problem. He just don't have the money yet.
yeah,
He probably just don't have the money. So he got to take a step back and get himself together.
yeah, he wants to be stable for you and for you and him.
Men really think with their pockets, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's how you got. Sometimes thinking with your heart, it might destroy you.
Oh, trust me. Yeah, that's true. Your feelings and all that.
People,
shit,
they
right?
might need to hear that message again.
Yeah, say it again, man.
Say it one more time. Thinking with your heart instead of your brain sometimes will freaking destroy you.
Yes, man. It goes back to being emotional and all that good stuff,
As
right?
a man and woman, we see it with ladies all the time. Whenever they choose like these dudes in toxic relationships, and they choose them over a guy who they know will treat him right because they're thinking with their hearts. Because that's what if they were thinking with their minds, they wouldn't be with that toxic dude in the first place.
No, that's real too, man. That's real.
Heck, but we seen it all the time. We seen the aftermath of what happens to these girls. People like they can be dragged through mud.
Terrible, man.
But you got anything else? Yeah. But Evan, you got anything else that you might want to talk about?
Nothing really. I just I guess wanted to just keep these people posted on, let them know that we're not dead or nothing like that. Make sure we got the podcast and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, man. For real.
You got anything?
Yeah, man. I just want to give a shout out, man, to all my single parents out there, single mothers and dads. Man, we know that you guys are trying hard, man. Man, we over here, we're cheering you on over here on the Burchalations channel. Okay, not all circumstances are sunshines and rainbows. Sometimes we're just given the cards that we're played with, and we have a duty to that child to make sure that he or she becomes a productive member of society. So you guys just keep on going, man. Man, we root for y'all, and that's up.
Good one, man. I like that. Last thing I will say on here is just a little bit of advice and encouragement for all the men out there. As a young man, you have most men out here, are just going to work, maybe going to a club on the weekend, and then restarting all over again. You know what I'm saying? I used to be there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go for something in your life, man. You gotta wake up to something. You gotta go to work with a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you're already behind, man.
Yep,
that's all I'm saying. So, and don't think that first things first. You can't make it alone. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have another guy like with me and Justin, man. I know I couldn't. I would not have gotten this success as quick as I did without Justin. I'll say that right now. Without you, man, I don't know where. And just outside the podcast, I don't know where I'd be without you, dog.
Man.
Like, real talk, man. Because, there were times where I didn't have no food. You were right there, man, every single time. And I'm like, man, I don't know what I do without this dog, man.
Man, listen, bro. I'm not the type who's going to let his brother. Look at me, bro. I'm never going to let my brother fall. You hear me?
Facts, man. Facts.
Oh, shit, man. I ain't going to let you fall, man. I always got you, man.
Man, I love you, dog.
Love you too, man. I can't let my brother fold.
Yeah, and here's what I'm getting at, man. You can't do it alone, dog. So when you're searching for a girl or something like that, every man with a plan needs a woman with a vision, not some little girl out here trying to go to the club and party.
100%.
Because there's more to life than going to the club and all that stuff. You could do that when you got the money, when you get all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Even then, when you do all that work, going to the club is fun. Going to the club's not fun when you're a nobody.
Exactly, man. For real.
Going to the club, leaning on the wall, looking at the girls. No, man. You want them coming to you. You want the big names coming up to you, inviting them to your VIP booth. Going to the club is fun when you're that guy, when you've made some of yourself. Yeah. So I won't even try going out here.
I think going to the club for a girl is gonna be fun regardless because he's got that value.
Of course. But for a guy, man, I won't even go to the club until you've made something happen for yourself. whether it be social media, whether it be just the small things, whether it's moving up in your job or anything like that, man. Build your, get something going. Go for something in your life, man. We are all born with a gift, and what I mean by a gift is something that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. So we all have a gift, and we all have something that we like to do.
Yep.
My thing is that I'm really good at making content, like making videos on YouTube. I've been doing this since I was in high school. I started from my iPhone, and I moved up from there with my knowledge and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like sports. I like listening to controversial topics and all that stuff. So I combined all of that. When you get that middle ground and stuff like that, bro, you got it.
Yeah, man.
Now you got to make it come to life. For you like sports. You like talking about controversial things.
I like talking to people. I like
talking to people. You're very knowledgeable and all that stuff. So you just got to find it and combine it, and then find people that are able to work on with you for 24 hours a day, man. Because it takes a team. So don't think you have to do it alone, man. Because that you'll realize very quick it's exhausting. Trust me. Filming the video, editing the video, posting at a certain time with the right hashtag.
Yeah, for real.
It's hard, man. But I mean, I'm glad I've done it for so long, and I'm this young to have figured it out, and to have people like Justin that are willing to go work on it. You know what I'm saying? Man. So that's about it, man.
Yeah, man. And when you're working with people who who has your back, like through thick and thin, that makes you want to go even harder.
Mm-hmm. And let you know that, like, hey, man, like, we know you're down right now, but I know you so well that I know that you're not going to stay there. So I'm going to help you out here.
Yeah, but listen, man. There's a quote. It says that, here's the quote, and I quote, peers are present when your success is apparent. Brothers are present when your success is challenged.
That's facts.
So some people, they're going to come and go whenever you're up, and whenever you fall off, they're going to leave. But as your brother, I know that I'm going to be with you through whatever. Like I don't care what it is. Like if you're,
I made a promise.
If you're in the wrong, like I'm still going to be by your side.
Yeah, man. I mean, no matter no matter what, man. Like, I don't understand how people could just walk away from their brothers or anything like that. Whether from both extremes, whether it's like just from the smallest things, maybe like a silly fight, to maybe like religious or political values and stuff like that. I could never leave my brother. I could never leave you behind. I could never leave Mom behind or Haley behind.
Yeah,
because
for real.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm at, whether it's across the country or here in Tennessee, man, if y'all ever need a place to stay, just to get back on your feet, because I know y'all not going to stay I know you're not going to stay at the bottom.
For real.
Y'all got no choice.
Yeah, man.
I'm your brother. You think I'm going to let that happen?
Nah, I ain't going to let that happen for you either, man. You know that, man.
So that's about it, man. But I wanted to acknowledge you, because I don't do it enough. Because ever since football and all that stuff, I had no idea it was going to turn up like this. Yeah, I always dreamed. I used to get laughed at in high school for wearing my own merch, man. People be like, oh, it's the bitch bros and all that shit like that. Like, I remember this vividly.
I remember
and
it
stays
too.
in my head. It stays in my head,
too.
bro.
I was right beside you while this going on too.
And it stays in my head, and I use it as motivation because
it never leaves.
And the crazy thing is that, like, no one will remember their name, but they'll remember mine 10 years from now. And that's what gets me excited, man. And it's not to say that I care about their opinions, because I really don't. But I like to keep it in my head as motivation, man, because I like to be like, dang, like, he really did that. Like, what? And it's like, yeah, I'm it's just that satisfaction as a man. So, you gotta have those trials and tribulations, man.
Man,
so,
for real. Listen, man. I'm always, man, we gonna ride together. All right, man. All right, look, this hair is gonna come and go. All right, man.
Oh yeah,
but this friendly bond that we got, man, it's gonna last forever. Fuck the rest. You hear me? Yes, sir. All right, you either Burks Bros or you against us?
Yeah, man. 100%.
I got you, man, for life.
For life, dog. For life. And after, man. And after.
Man, but that's the end of episode 10. Man, we appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. And DM my personal Instagram at Big Baby Berkeley if you ever want a spot on the podcast.
Is this your first time ever closing out a podcast?
Yes, it is.
What in the world? Episode 10 is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. And, y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.